Boo!
Hey, so we're back here to talk about our first impressions of Denver and how we've been liking it so far, what we've been noticing.
Yeah, we're on a long delay due to our pink eye
Yeah. I want to say nice shirt selection.
Buddy, I've been wearing this all day.
All right. Weather-wise, very dry. If
Very
you can
dry.
see through Jake's hair follicles, very dry. Kind of almost like you're losing some of this.
Yeah, I went and got my beard cut today, and the
This
barber's
is a
like,
really sore subject.
the barber was like, "Oh yeah, you got a lot of breakage. You might be starting to lose your hair." I'm like, "What the?" He's like, "Don't worry, you're not losing your hair." He's like, "Just let's be a little proactive with your treatment." So I bought some Nioxin and some nice conditioner. But other than the dryness, it's very sunny. That's awesome about Denver. It's very sunny. Like literally, it's probably rained 2 days since we've been here? 3 days in like 3 months. It snowed more
maybe
than
like
it's
a
rained.
handful of no, I'm definitely not. But it's it's only rained a handful of days. It snowed a couple times, and it's so crazy because it can snow and then literally the next day be like 70 degrees and sunny. It's a very very dynamic weather here. Very interesting. So next topic, we're gonna go with the urban life. So like the infrastructure, the buildings, the getting from place to place. Have not used public transportation once. Not necessarily because of COVID, but also kind of just because I have no idea.
Well, we have a car. Like, why would we?
Yeah, and I wouldn't even know, I think, how to, where to find it, how to use it.
From what I've heard from other people in Colorado, the public transit is not very good in Denver.
Yeah, not very,
and we could
really
like, even driving though, the infrastructure is not good.
Well,
the roadways make no sense here. It's like one way, two way, and they don't even specify when it's coming. It's ridiculous.
There's not that many crosswalks either.
Oh my god.
Jake will get triggered by this.
Dude, is it Sunday or Saturday morning?
Doesn't matter.
We were on one of these weekend days. We were walking the dogs across the street right by our apartment where it's like very busy, restaurants, bars everywhere. There's no stop signs or crosswalks, which is like ridiculous.
But also they just changed that road to be a two-way street, and I'm sure they just painted the new stuff on.
But regardless, it's not new that Rhino is like a bumping area to walk around at. So we're walking the dogs across the street, literally so much time. There's a car back here. We were jogging across the street just because we were fucking around with Maui because he had no leash on. And so we were doing this, and this person's honking from 50 yards away. So I obviously flipped her two birds in my normal New York welcome, and it was like, fuck you. Oh my god, it's so annoying. In what world do pedestrians not have the right of way?
I feel like we're just so used to
in what world
having all of the powers.
But then she will go and just start crossing, even though the cars are coming fast. It's they're gonna stop, and I'm like, dude, this lady just fucking honked at us from 100 yards away, and meanwhile Maui's off his leash. Who knows what he's gonna do if he's gonna find food on the ground or something? Fuck that. But otherwise.
But definitely as Jake was saying before, infrastructure-wise and road-wise, it's a maximum, it was built for a maximum of 4 cars to be on the road at the same time. I feel like it's definitely not conducive to a growing city.
Yeah, I mean, given the benefit of the doubt, though, a bunch of roadworks are under construction, so maybe that is accounting for the surge of people, because there's just so many people coming to Denver.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's so ill-equipped. I feel like any city's gonna be ill-equipped to some extent. But our area is kind of like a Brooklyn area. I would say industrial, urban-esque, but also we have room. It's not too busy and crazy.
Yeah, it's not the heart of the city, but it's definitely a lot of young people, a lot of really cool, hipstery type of breweries and shops and barber shops.
A lot of breweries around here.
A lot of this is can lead well into a next topic, but a lot of marijuana stores. Since that's legal here as well. Maybe not. What are they called? They're not marijuana stores.
Marijuana stores?
Dispensaries. Yeah.
I go to the weed store and pick up my weed. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you dealing to kids? Jesus.
Stop.
Hey kids, let's go to the marijuana store.
So marijuana is legal here.
We usually have to go off the cuff and hit up our dealers, and now we can just get it legally, which is nice.
Definitely, probably use it a bit more often.
Well,
not like in a crazy way, just
No,
mainly
it's-
for sleeping and just like winding down, especially as to like very high functioning anxiety type people.
Edibles are the dream.
Yeah. Recreation?
Oh, recreational marijuana.
No, it's not what I think. So I think a lot of the people here, very big brewery people. In terms of people's liquor or like weekend, like night out sense, like a lot of like daytime type of breweries.
Yeah.
I think that's what's most common, especially in our area because Rhino is a big brewery neighborhood. There's a lot of like really cool places here that make their own beers and make their own ciders and wines and stuff. So
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, even if we weren't in COVID, don't think our nights out till 4 a.m. would still be going on here.
I don't even think things are open.
Yeah, I don't even know
till
where
4
you
a.m.
would go till 4 a.m. COVID's also like shifted a lot.
Yeah,
but-
I'm sure this is not like an accurate.
Yeah. So I stayed here last year and it was like a little bit more bumping.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it also depends on the types of neighborhoods you're in. I know, like Low-High, which is another neighborhood here and a pretty big neighborhood, is more like cocktail bars, more like classier type of establishment.
My type of place, save the tails.
What?
Okay, moving on.
Okay, other recreational activities. A lot of people go into. Sorry, you want to?
What? Going to the where? Going to the where?
Go into the mountains on the weekend.
Yeah. A lot of outdoor stuff.
Yeah, a lot of.
Fucking choking on your spit. How about you fucking breathe
But that
out
also
your
means like a lot of traffic. I feel like on the highway I-70, any weekend morning if you're trying to go out to the mountains.
Yeah, but we haven't hit that so much.
We haven't gone out to the mountains that much.
Like 3 or 4 times we've gone out to Boulder and Smoky Mountains. Or Smoky Rocky Mountains.
Rocky Mountains.
Rocky Mountains.
Smoky Mountains is not anywhere close to here.
Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. Yeah, that's right.
Basically, going far into the mountains, sometimes you, I guess, have some traffic. I feel like probably we don't know though.
Yeah, we haven't had enough chance to go.
We've heard about how bad it gets in the winter.
Yeah,
when
when
people are
snowboarding and skiing. Which we're not doing this year, so we can't even speak to that first impression. But
What do you mean?
we might go. I mean, we don't have no gear. We have to rent everything and then get a day pass. But now with COVID and how much it's surging, they're like making you be really strict at reserving times.
I think we're gonna be a little. We're gonna try to be careful, but I think we're gonna try to go. At least I'm gonna try to go.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, definitely a lot of like super active people here that also like to have fun and are pretty chill.
Yeah, I'm trying to think and compare it to New York City. Because like New York City also has a ton of active people, but I think your social life is kind of a bigger priority on your hierarchy chart versus where it's here, where it's like people would rather go do stuff in the morning on the weekends versus like in New York where we'd like kind of sleep until like 9 or 10 a.m. and be hungover, bags of shit, and then we'd get our lives together.
Yeah, definitely less inclined to be hungover here when you want to do physical activity as well.
People-wise,
I almost feel like, and this is like a broad assumption that maybe we shouldn't even include, but
we're gonna have
I feel
some
like people are less like showy about
wealth.
maybe their
Status.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that too. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I don't know. I feel much less pressured to like try to flex on people here. You know, because like I feel
usually
like
Jake is always
no,
flexing his wealth on everyone.
no, I have literally negative wealth. But I'm saying in New York City, like the precedent is that you have to have a certain level of status and wealth to like be a certain tier. At least that's how it subconsciously feels, and I'm sure it's pretty prevalent for a lot of social circles. But here, it's like nobody gives a shit. Like honestly, like I don't know. It just seems like the superficialness is way less here,
Yeah.
which makes sense. And I feel like that's in most areas outside of maybe like LA, New York, and then maybe Chicago.
And maybe we just haven't like been in those circles so much yet.
Yeah, I mean,
and then I'm sure also in like the really expensive like ski towns like Breckenridge and
yeah,
I'm sure like it is a very big display of people's wealth.
100%.
But yeah, here
but day-to-day life here, not so
haven't
much.
haven't felt like that pressure yet.
What do the women like?
I don't know how to describe. Yeah, I guess like maybe less superficial.
This is a terrible analysis. I know dudes.
The dudes here?
I
Dudes are easier to generalize here.
How?
Because they all literally look like Jake. Literally, every guy here is a white man with long hair, a long beard.
Okay, first off.
A flannel, boots.
First
like
off.
that's literally the only look here.
No, it is not. There's some guys with short beards.
There were a couple guys with short beards too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so right. I'm sorry. I take that back.
But yeah, it's not nearly as diverse as New York City, which kind of sucks.
Okay, well, I think that's a whole separate topic. Diversity has been like a huge thing. And I think this spans across like people, but also food. Because of the people, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Not nearly.
Very white. At least in Denver itself, very white.
She's literally, yeah. You're literally the only half Asian I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You're like a jackalope. You're so rare and mystical.
Yeah.
That's why
I know
you.
it.
What?
Yeah. No. See how he describes our relationship and his view of women. This is like very.
Oh, please.
This is very indicative.
View of women.
It's him trapping and chasing.
Specifically the trapping part. Mostly the trapping part.
It's definitely something that I've noticed. She's feasting.
All the ASMR folks will be like, yeah, I love the sound of eating dogs. Fucking weirdos.
So judgmental.
Hot take, put that in the fucking video.
Okay.
Jake hates ASMR videos. That's weird. They're weird. Why do you want to listen to a dog eat?
There was like
for
a
pleasure?
4-minute video of this Shiba like eating popcorn that I found.
Dude, that's literally the whole channel though. It has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers. And it's just videos of this dog eating foods.
Dude, we could get her really. She eats so cute.
But like,
I'm sure we could get.
I mean, it is
She's
kind of
such a
entertaining to
cute
watch.
eater.
It's
cute.
entertaining.
It's cute when it's yours.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit on YouTube for 4 minutes and watch some person Shiba Inu eat popcorn. Like, it's weird. Like, what do you do while you do that? Are you sitting there with like your dick out? Like, what are you doing?
No.
Then why do you watch it? Like
Because
pleasure? Like yes.
No, it's like watching like satisfying videos.
Dude? Okay,
Oh my
how do you
God,
describe
I'm
satisfying?
so irritated.
Satisfying video? What is that?
Like
satisfying videos watching a veteran come home from war and seeing their dog run up and like
that
kiss
is not
them.
as that's
satisfying.
that's like
This is-
heartwarming. This isn't
weird.
heartwarming.
This is
is
weird.
like a satisfying like.
Oh, that dog's eating popcorn.
No,
weird.
they do not sexualize it. I don't
think
believe.
I don't think they sexualize it. It's just weird. I just think it's weird. I mean, teach their own. You're in your own thing. Like I watch some weird shit too. If you looked at my history, but like I don't know.
He's judging people watching dogs eat popcorn as he sits and watches people play RuneScape. Literally, not in like
First
fights
off-
in RuneScape. Just like, ooh, he found a little gold coin. Ooh, he traveled to here and he like made fun of this guy.
No. Watching gaming is fully different because it's like an immersive thing. Like you're watching them progress through, and it's like I don't know.
Satisfying.
It's like watching a dog
It's satisfying.
eat. Watching a
You
dog
watching
eat.
that person complete
It's
some
not
task.
satisfying. It's like erotic.
It's erotic watching RuneScape.
I don't know. Could be. Might be. Food is good. Could be way more, like, I don't know. I honestly, like, but that's the thing with New York City, like, it's a trade-off of going there. Like, you know you're going to get the best of the best for food. Like, you can order anything at any time of the day and get it, and it's always pretty solid.
Something, though, that I have appreciated about Denver, I don't eat dairy. I'm not, like, a vegan or anything, but I am lactose intolerant. They have so many dairy-free options. It's so great. And for just generally different types of allergies or intolerances or just, like, food preferences, I feel like they have a pretty wide range and are pretty accommodating with stuff like that. Matt.
Come on, big boy.
Oh man. Let's finish this up with a question. What has been your favorite thing about Denver so far?
I like how accessible hiking and mountains and nature are. Like in New York, yes, you can take a train and get to the mountains. Like not mountains, but like up in, if you go to like Mohonk or like up, where is it? Like up in Westchester, there's some parts to hike and stuff. You can do it. It's just a bigger process. Here, it's just very easy to hop in your car, drive 30 minutes, and then boom, like you're doing a rock scramble, hiking up a beautiful peak, and then it's absolutely beautiful. So my favorite part has been how accessible nature is. It's been nice because we haven't had that in a while in our lives.
Yeah, I've never considered myself like an outdoorsy type of person. Very interested in doing some 14ers and doing more mountain climbing. So I think all of those are like really exciting things I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, get them in now while we're here.
Yeah. All right. That's our first impressions of Denver.
If you're from Denver, do not judge us on this video.
We don't know anything.
Yeah. Literally been 3 months, and a month of that we've had pink eye, so we have a lot more to do that's on our bucket list before we leave Denver and go somewhere else.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.